Everything.
Podcast stuff.
Oh my gosh. Well, you'll be picking live because Alexis pushed play.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Should we put on some little intro music?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, dance break. And welcome to the podcast.
This is probably so lame.
Honestly, I don't care either.
Actually, speaking of lame,
it probably sounds cool.
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Everyone except for our haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know who
you know
those
who
are.
you are.
Like, I don't know who we're talking about, but I now know.
You don't need to know, but the hater knows who they are.
Okay, you can't single that person out. It's haters. There's probably multiple.
I didn't single anyone out.
I felt like you did because you didn't put an S.
Oh, my bad. I'm just kidding. Not my bad. You deserve it.
Oh, we're going for the jugular today.
All right.
Starting on a little sizzle. Hi, guys. How's life?
Hey.
Happy Friday. You know, we never say that. We never acknowledge that it's Friday.
Oh, no, I was about to say,
it's not Friday. Happy Friday. It's finally almost the weekend.
Oh!
One more work.
Happy April Fools. We're quitting the show.
Why would you say Happy April Fools? We should have just got into like a fake big fight at the end. I quit, and then nothing else. If we cut this, we can still do it. Or it would be even funnier if we just did it at the end, having this part in it, and no one believes us, and then we don't post
because they don't think we'll still do it after we just said that we do it.
Yeah, because that would be
like if we did it, they'd be like, "Oh,
yeah, who would announce a joke?"
We should stage an Instagram fight.
Please, me and Raven, the best at those. We're so good at them. But all on the podcast Instagram.
Honestly, just start Xing me on. Post our face.
What?
We don't ever post our face. And in case you're wondering why, it's because we never take pictures together.
Yeah.
I know.
We suck at that.
I literally haven't seen them in person in like a month.
It's been like 3 weeks.
How many weeks are in a month? 4. So basically a month.
Fine.
Actually, that's not true. I see Alexis like 4 times a week.
I was going to say, I do see you often. I feel like I just saw you yesterday.
Raven doesn't like hanging out with us.
I know.
I'm just busy, y'all. It's busy season. And I'm taking 2 classes that are extremely hard for no reason.
Aren't we supposed to be hanging out soon?
Yeah, Lauren said something about hanging out.
But she never said when.
I hope it's not this weekend.
She said she wants to go to Snoozed.
I do not want to go to Snooze, but I will go because I want to hang out.
We gotta go early in the morning because I'm not doing that hour wait again.
It doesn't matter what time you go. Like for my birthday, we went basically at like opening.
I know, Casey. I was there.
And we still had to wait for like an hour and a half.
I know, but that's because we didn't put our name on the list until like 10 minutes before we got there.
We should not take 20 minutes to start this episode like last time.
No, that was so crazy.
Only 3 minutes. It's only been 4 minutes.
I'm just like throwing that in there.
We gotta catch up a little. I don't see y'all. You know what? It's a segment. Okay, it's a segment. We catch up, we do the housekeeping announcements, and then we get into what we're actually talking about.
So, like, I don't know any of her thoughts about anything I've texted y'all in the past couple of days.
Okay, so we're going to update you about Casey's love life.
Wait, pause. Before we do that, I would just like to specify Raven didn't know that Will Smith got hit Chris Rock in the face until Monday morning, and it happened Sunday night. So flame her in the comments.
I didn't know until Monday morning either.
See?
Oscars?
See? I don't know why she's coming for me.
The Twitter queen didn't know about that until Monday?
Well, first of all, the Oscars happen at night, and I have to go to bed.
And it was on Twitter as soon as it happened. I thought my TV was broken. I thought the TV was broken.
Yes.
So do y'all believe?
Say it.
Do y'all believe the theory that Jada said something to Will when the camera panned away, and that's why he got up?
Had
I
to, because he was laughing first, and then Jada rolled her
think
eyes,
that,
and he
like,
got up.
he looked at her and he saw how much it really hurt her, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, that's not cool." Cause you know how like you can think something's funny, and then like you look at the person that the joke was about, and they look like they about to cry, and then
Yeah,
you like, no.
yeah. I felt kind of bad for her. That was so rude.
I know. As a okay, this isn't me being funny because I see how much hair is on my head, but as a fellow person with alopecia, I feel it because I hate whenever I find a bald spot, especially
That's
just
gotta
towards the
suck.
front of my head.
That's gotta suck. Hmm. What were we about to? Oh, we were gonna update on Casey's love life.
We don't really want this episode to be super long.
It's
I'm just
okay.
kidding.
It'll only take 5 minutes.
It won't even take 5 minutes.
Do they know about him?
The podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
The
give a
people
little
that are
background. You
listening
can't
to
just
the
jump in.
Okay, guys, so I met this guy sophomore year of college, right? And okay, first time we meet, he comes over to my dorm room on his break from his job, and we hang out for a little bit. Nothing really happens, and then he goes back to work. Later that night, he comes over again. When he comes over again, you know, we do a little, we.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know how to say this, but we didn't have sex. That's not what I'm pointing towards. But we canoodled a little bit, and then he left. And then the next day, he came back, and we canoodled again in the backseat of my car. And then he
Don't
was
let
like,
your mom listen to this episode.
"Y'all,
She's gonna
on
listen.
this, my mom
Oh,
knows this."
never mind.
And then so I was like, but then he was like talking about me being his girlfriend, and I was like, shoot, not for me. Bye. So then exactly a year later, because this happened on Valentine's Day, because he got me chocolates for Valentine's Day. I'm living in my apartment, and I was kind of sad because some family things were happening, and we reconnected, and so I went over and we hung out, but nothing happened. Like he would not even kiss me, and I was just like, well, I guess he don't really like me. And then I went back to my apartment, but I texted him. I was like, I had such a great time, and I would love to hang out again. Turns out, not his number, which red flag number like 15, because he had looked at my phone and saw his number in my phone and said, oh, you still have my number? Just for that not to be his number. So I texted him. I was like, what the heck? And then boom, ghost. Never heard of him again. Then, mid-pandemic summer 2020, I'm laying in bed, calls my phone. And sitting there, oh, I was just thinking about you. And I was like, well, next time you want to think about me, don't. And don't call my phone again. And after that, I made a promise to God. I said, God, I don't think this man will ever call me again because I told him to get lost. But if he does happen to not get lost, I will put my ego aside and go on a date with him. Fast forward last Thursday, this man FaceTimes me. So he accelerated from text to a phone call to a FaceTime. And he is like, well, I felt like things were weird between us, and I just wanted to explain because I went to the army and I immediately got shipped off to Korea, which I don't believe. I don't think he's really in the army. Just saying, just putting that out there. And so then he was like, well, what are you doing on Friday? I was like, well, I have work, but after work, probably nothing. He's like, okay, well, if you're free, do you want to hang out? I was like, yeah, sure. Boom. Friday, I'm texting him after work, telling him about my day, and never texts me again. Later that night, he calls me. This man is allergic to daylight hours. And he goes, you never told me if you were going to be free. I was like, what do you mean? You never asked. You never responded to my text message. That's not how a conversation goes. A conversation is back and forth, and you never backed my forth. He was like, oh, well, my bad. I was like, if you would ask me out, make a plan, execute the plan, and let me know the plan, and I'll tell you if the plan works. He goes, okay. He goes, well, what are you doing on Saturday? I was like, well, my friend's cousin is turning 21, and we're going out for her birthday. And he goes, oh, what are you doing during the day? I'm like, most likely nothing. So why do you? He goes, well, he goes, and I quote, I'm gonna be able to see your fine ass. And I go, shut up. And I go, that's up to you. If you make a plan. And he goes, okay, yeah. Morning comes, afternoon comes, night comes, crickets. So I text him. It's about, now in hindsight, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I go, you know what? Actually, I can read it to you verbatim. Guys, this is exactly what I said to him. It says, and I quote, so I agreed to go out with you and you go AWOL all day. A little army humor for those who don't know. Weird. Also, you broke my 2 rules. So I had given him 2 rules. I was like, don't be mean to me and don't make me feel stupid, okay? And I
You
go,
told him that?
yeah. And then I go, number 1, be mean to me by saying you want to take me out and then not texting me. And 2, you once again made me feel stupid, dude. Like, why? Because you keep on reaching out to me just to waste my time and doing all of that to say, first of all, guys, this won't make sense, but it's okay. The point was that he kept on doing all that, and it's not fair to me. So I said, please either ask me on a real date or leave me alone. And you know what he did? He left me alone. So good on him for reading comprehension skills.
If you're listening to this, we don't like you.
If you're listening
should I say his name?
Honestly, I just want to know if he's
listening,
really in the army.
I hope you get kicked out the army.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
We go egg his house. I know where he lives. I'm just kidding. Now if his house gets egged, I'm gonna be
liable.
First one they look for.
It's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna egg nobody's house. I ain't got time for that.
You'd be the only one with a motive.
I don't have a motive. I'm supposed to have a motive every time a Negro do me wrong.
I mean, your motive would be that he basically ghosted you.
I mean, shoot, that is his. He wasted his own time. You telling me you go out of your way to call somebody and be like, I'm so sorry. I want to explain everything. I still really like you. You wasted your 4 days.
That's true.
Yeah, okay, well, it's 12 minutes in. We got to start talking about TV shows. But if you guys feel bad for me, my Cash App will be put in the description of this episode if you want to send me a couple dollars to feel happiness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, guys, several
okay.
tours about this. And Reagan's been doing
tell.
The entire time I've been talking, and I can see it in her glasses. She doesn't even care. This is what she does when I text her. I be pouring my heart out in text
queen.
messages, and she sends a little thumbs up reaction to it, if that.
Multitasker.
I was fully listening.
Yeah, right.
Okay. If you didn't listen to what Casey said already, we're talking about our favorite TV shows.
Alexis, why did you take this picture of me scowling at the camera? Why do I look so angry?
You look like a little grizzly Blair. Like, rawr. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that.
I look mad.
That's okay.
I'm in the middle of saying something.
RBF.
Why are you the only one that looks good? That's so rude.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
we all can't look stunning, okay?
This brand. She takes pictures and look at her. First of all, I saw her taking this picture, but I thought it was gonna be for like her Snapchat or something.
No,
not for
we all can't be stunning. Okay.
But anyways, time to start talking about TV before we hit that dreaded 20-minute mark.
Oh.
All right.
TV's like my favorite thing in the whole entire world.
I was trying not to repeat, right?
Yeah, but I don't think y'all will have any of mine, so.
I live, breathe, and sleep reality television and all things on streaming services just because I pay for them all. But ironically, only one of these is not still on a streaming. Well, no, I watched all of these except one on a streaming service. Okay.
All of mine are on streaming services, and
I feel like I only watch like 5 TV shows.
So how would we like to do this?
Same. That was like really hard for me. I had to like go back in the vault to like old shows.
How would we like to do this? Do you want to go one by one?
I have
Oh, we should all go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should all go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But Casey, you should tell me yours so I don't say any of yours.
Raven, you don't
No.
have any. You don't have any of mine. I didn't
Hers
do
are
any
So
of
it'd be
probably.
mine.
like,
We left the obvious ones for you.
Yeah, any show that we like talk about and watch, I don't have on my list.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Even anime?
I do have anime.
One that I
Well,
watch?
I don't think you finished it.
Like the last season?
Oh my goodness.
The ants?
Yeah.
Okay,
Take it
then
off
I
your
won't say
list
it.
right now. Take it off.
Okay,
I was gonna say that one, but okay.
quick question
another
before we start. Am I doing like number 5 and then I'm gonna list all of the things in the categories, or am I just doing number 5 and then we're
What do
going?
you mean?
Like I'm gonna
Just
tell
like
Like, are
you
you trying to say
my
like
favorite
your fifth?
character, favorite
Oh,
moments.
yeah. Do that. That sounds
Okay. Starting number 5 on my list, Vampire Diaries.
good.
Yes,
Ooh.
I know.
That's surprising that you put that on your list.
Is it?
I've
I
never
feel
seen
like
it.
I've watched it 3 times, so yeah. But my
I watched
favorite
it
character, go
too.
twice.
Yeah. I
Oh.
never finished it the first time.
Oh, my favorite characters, because I can't decide between these two, but it's Damon and Caroline. I just love Damon so much. And my favorite moment from the show was when Stefan gave the cure to Damon so that he could be with Elena, because I mean Stefan's always been the selfless one in the show, but for Damon to have a chance to be with the love of his life, even though he has to lose his brother, something about that just makes me want to like, you know. Okay, and then my favorite season / character arc. Obviously, my favorite character arc is Damon. He becomes a precious gem of a man. Love that man. Honestly, we should get his bourbon and test it out. I mean, never mind, scratch that.
Gross.
Y'all aren't big drinkers. So,
I can taste the vomit in my mouth from trying bourbon.
but my favorite season is when Alaric comes back and he meets Joe. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
I remember some of these things. Did you watch the spinoff?
No, I didn't
With
watch
the
the
kids?
originals and I didn't watch Legacies.
I watched I think the first season of Legacies. I didn't really like it.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like towards the end towards the end of Vampire Diaries they tried to do too much and then they kind of like led into Legacies.
Okay. Who's going next?
Raven.
Oh.
Oh crap, Casey, you go. I guess we gotta go in order.
Yeah.
What are like the okay, I guess I'll go with the easiest one I can remember off the top of my head that I can answer all these questions to, but you gotta tell me the questions.
Okay.
So One Tree Hill.
That's your
Okay.
number 5?
I can't think of the other 4 right
You
now,
didn't
so it's
know. I
probably
thought you were
like,
writing them down.
oh no.
I'm surprised you didn't say like Grey's Anatomy or
I don't really
Or
like
like
Grey's
The
Anatomy. I would
Resident.
never watch Grey's Anatomy again. I like The Resident and like 911. Okay, wait, why am I listing off the ones that I'm probably gonna say?
wow. Okay.
Okay, this
So,
is not in any ranked order. It's just the order that they popped into my head.
okay, we'll say
Mine
that
are
for
That's what I'm
ranked.
you,
doing.
but mine are
For
ranked.
me. For me.
Okay, so who's your favorite character?
Brooke.
I thought you were about to say Lucas Scott.
Brooke.
Oh no.
Always Brooke. Forever Brooke.
Yeah, Brooke. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline that one.
I feel like my second would be like Nathan. Like it wouldn't even be Lucas.
Yeah, no. Lucas is not even in my top 5. Neither is Peyton.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Haley.
Sorry, my favorite character is James Lucas Scott.
No, I like Deb and Skills a lot.
Ew,
I
I
really
can't believe
like
you
Miles.
just said
Like
that.
together and separately.
Yes.
Okay, what's your favorite moment from the show?
Oh, that's a hard question.
There's so
Favorite
many.
moment. Yeah, there are so many. I like Okay, I feel like all my answers kind of have to do with Brooke. Oh, can I go like saddest moment? Oh,
Are you gonna say season 3, episode 16?
no.
Oh, okay.
Xavier.
Q.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait.
Raven.
And then when Jamie put the
The
cape on his
cape.
casket.
And Brooke's all
For those of you who've never seen One Tree Hill,
wait,
that
should we
quite
Spoiler alert.
literally will make you
warning?
want to bawl your eyes out. Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh my God.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for literally everything. We're gonna spoil everything we talk about right now.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
really like the Psycho Derek part. Not really the whole thing, just like
I
afterwards
hated
how Brooke and Peyton kind of became friends again in that part.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like a lot of parts. And then like Nanny Carey, like
Oh,
No, the
crazy.
entirety of season 4 is so good. Like I'm on season 4 right now. It's so good.
Okay, so what's your favorite season?
my favorites.
Yeah.
Wait, what is season 4?
Nanny
Season
Carey.
4 is the beginning of the time skip. Like
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite season. I don't really like the beginning of the time skip because Lucas is with Lindsay at that point.
You like it when
But
him
then,
and
like,
Peyton are
then the
together?
whole thing happens with Nathan in the wheelchair. Ugh.
but that entire season, like the season's still going on. Like season 4, a lot happens.
And then we can't forget about like, oh gosh,
Clay?
there's so much that happens.
Clay
And Quinn and the whole
yeah.
thing that happens with his son.
That is literally insane. Why did no one just not tell him he has a kid? They put that kid in an institution instead of just being like, "Hey, Dad, I know you're going through trauma, but you have a child, homie." He was living like 5 years with no memory of a son that he had. That is bonkers that no one didn't just tell him he had a kid.
So basically,
Yeah.
your takeaway from this podcast today should be you should probably go watch One Tree Hill.
So much happens. And like I don't think I can pick a favorite. I gotta rewatch it to pick a favorite, honestly. But I feel like
Okay, well, if you don't have a favorite, do you have a character arc that you like?
Brooke.
Right?
Oh, excuse me.
That's art.
That's like the most. I feel like okay, Brooke and Nathan
I was gonna
both
say
had a really
Nathan.
good character arc, but I like Brooke because like in the beginning, I was gonna say you know how she is. I don't know how. Like,
She was
It's okay. We
Slutty
know
Brooke?
how she is.
Yeah,
huh?
she was Slutty Brooke.
Yeah, and then she was like, you can tell she was like a lot more insecure and like just how she was. And then towards the end, she became a lot stronger. Like the point when I really like when she like, who is it? Xavier? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
When she hit him with the gun when she went to go rescue, what's her name? I don't know her name.
Sam.
Also,
Sam.
the
Okay,
bridge.
the
The
bridge.
bridge with Jamie and Madison, Julian.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
That was
Yeah, Brooke.
Brooke.
Okay.
Brooke. Y'all just watch One Tree Hill for Brooke. Sophia Bush.
Yeah. Also, watch Good Sam.
Listen to our podcast.
So cute.
I started it.
Oh,
I'm only 2 episodes in.
Okay, I'll start it. Casey.
okay, good. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max. It is so funny, and I'm not like a superhero person. I don't remember why I started watching it. I was probably just bored, but it was so funny that I've like re-watched it. And my favorite characters are Harley Quinn and King Shark, because King Shark, 1, he's a dork. 2, he's a shark that walks on land with legs and be eating people.
I'm sorry,
Right?
I don't have much anything to say because I've never seen this.
Same.
I
You'd
know.
be the only person to watch that.
I really think that y'all have. Well, Alexis, I doubt that you've seen any of the shows I'm going to talk about. Raven has literally only seen 1. And okay, my favorite moment has to be so the penguin, he throws a bat mitzvah for his like nephew, and Harley Quinn crashes it because she thinks that like the League of Villains is meeting and she wants to be like a big villain. And then they learn that it's a bat mitzvah and it's just real goofy. And then that is also kind of when Poison Ivy meets Kite Man, and I really like Kite Man because he's dorky and like just kind of goofy. What's my favorite character arc, y'all? This is so mean. Do y'all hear how quiet y'all are?
It's only because I don't know what to say.
My favorite character arc is Harley Quinn because, like, you could tell at the beginning because she's with the Joker. She's all like, "Oh, Quentin, I'll do anything for you," and then at the end, she's like, "Joker, I'm about to bash your face in. Who do you think you are, talking to me this way? I'm Harley Quinn." You know. And my favorite season, I binge watched it, so it is essentially all one season in my brain. And that's about it. That's my number 5, guys.
Wow, so proud. Look at you.
It's on HBO Max, so.
Number 4. I don't even want to say it because I already know the response.
I don't know what it's going to be.
Glee!
Oh.
I can't even enjoy Glee no more.
I'm obsessed. I can rewatch it so many times and I'm so mad they took it off Netflix.
I was in love with Puck, and the moment I learned that he would have been in love with me back is the moment I can't watch Glee no more.
Look, he's not my favorite character. My favorite character is Rachel Berry.
Boo, boo.
We love Rachel.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. The woman that was threatening the
Stop.
She sent someone to a crack house in show. A crack house.
I know I botched her last time, but Sunshine deserved it.
She was like a freshman. She said a freshman, and she goes, "It was an inactive one." How do you know that? They can anytime an inactive crack house can become active if a crackhead goes there.
She's still my favorite. Anyways, my favorite moment was when Rachel sang the iconic Celine Dion song when she invited Carmen Thibodeau to their nationals because she was doing her re-audition for Niata. Yeah, favorite.
Cool. Can I give my
killed
favorite
it?
moment?
Sure.
It's like later in the season. It's like I don't remember what his name was, but I know Naya Riviera, her character, called him like Trout Mouth or something.
Why are you doing this to Sam?
Oh, that's his name, Sam. So it's like Sam, Archie, Blaine.
Who is
and
Archie?
Artie.
Thank you.
Artie, Blaine, and the other guy that was Finn's brother, Kurt. And they're all in an apartment, and Artie is like, "Y'all, I have chlamydia." And they're like, "Artie, do you not use condoms?" He goes, "No, what do I use condoms for?" And Sam goes, "I'm slut shaming you, Artie. Slut. And he goes, "Why would I need to use them?" And he goes, "Artie, just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you don't need to use condoms."
Oh, Lord.
That was my favorite moment. Because why did he say it like that?
For the wow factor.
Also, he was obsessed with True Jackson VP in canon, which I also love. He goes, "You were a True Jackson VP?"
Okay, my favorite character and, character arc in season is Quinn because she hated Rachel from the beginning and then became like one of her best friends. Well, not best friends, but friend. We'll say that. And then my favorite season is season 3 when they moved to New York because Rachel killed it. And then Demi Lovato comes on the show and ruins it. But yeah. That's my 4th one. Raven.
Our studious queen.
Is she there?
Is she on the phone?
She is taking a phone call during our podcast episode. Well, we will skip to Casey.
I'm done. I'm out of here, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, my turn.
Yeah, we'll go.
My
We'll pan
two,
back.
My number two, not number two. My number four is the show Grand Crew. So it's pretty new, but it is everything I have been begging Hollywood for in a show. It is black people having fun, being in love, hanging out with their friends, and not having to deal with police brutality, except for in that one episode, but they kind of made it goofy, and not having to deal with racism and stuff constantly, or none of them are drug dealers or anything like that. And it's just not dramatic. It is just friends hanging out, being goofy, having fun.
So is it just a bunch of black people?
Yeah, it's just like it's like a throwback. It's like a living single, like a girlfriends, but like mixed gender. And my favorite characters are Noah, Faye, and Sherm. I like Sherm because I don't know. I see myself in Sherm because like he don't like working, and like I agree. And Noah because he is a hopeless romantic. This man lives for a meet cute, and like so do I. And Faye because
what is that?
She is super sweaty. What?
What's a meet cute?
A meet cute? Like when you meet a person out in public and it's just like really adorable. Like y'all run into each other and like y'all both like drop your phones, like the hit Disney Channel original Stuck in the Suburbs. Iconic. Or the hit Disney Channel original Starstruck.
Even more iconic. I could give you 45 minutes of why I think that is one of the best Disney Channel original movies, other than High School Musical 3.
Stuck in the Suburbs?
No, Starstruck.
No, like same. I want to live Starstruck. I
just want to sing the songs.
Yeah, I feel like I somehow convinced my dance coach when I was like in competitive dance to do our competition song that was from Starstruck. I feel like I like Jedi'd that.
Hero?
No, it was something about the sunshine.
Oh, that's I'll do my honorable mentions at the end.
But yeah,
it's a part of that.
And, okay, what was my favorite moment of that show? It only has like 8 episodes, so I'm gonna say all of them. And there haven't been any character arcs because there's only been like 8 episodes.
Okay. Raven?
Yeah.
Your turn?
Yeah, my mom called me.
Oh.
Yeah. So, let's see. My favorite show, number 4. Well, actually it's not number 4, but Criminal Minds.
Good.
Okay, I expect it.
Yeah.
Oh, favorite character. And if it's not who I think it is, I'm going to be shocked.
Who do you
Wait, say it first.
Favorite character. Who is my favorite character?
I don't have a favorite character. I can't pick one.
I don't remember their names, but I can give you descriptions.
Okay. I feel like I go through phases. So like one episode Derek would be my favorite, or like Reed.
Okay,
JJ.
that's what I was thinking.
Reed?
Yeah.
Or or Hotch when he never mind, I won't get into it, but that's like my least favorite part of the show, when he has to listen to his wife die.
Oh, I'm a Hotch girl, y'all. There's something about it.
What's the 2 newer guys' name?
Oh.
No, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Wasn't one of them in CSI
in Miami?
Yeah.
Delco in CSI Miami. I just can't think of his name in the show.
Oh my goodness. The iconic Horatio Kane.
I don't know.
But I like them.
I like them too. Especially them together. They're like a little bromance. So cute.
Okay, so what's your favorite moment?
I think, gosh, there's so many.
Or you can do least favorite. I guess there's no limits.
Okay, my least favorite is the whole Scratch thing with killing Hotch's wife and stuff. And then
that's y'all's least favorite?
It was so gut-wrenching to watch.
It's so sad.
His child was present.
A cannibal fed people to 50 people at a chili
Oh,
volunteer
yeah.
took off and watching and having to hear Hodges' wife die is the worst thing to y'all.
Yeah.
It's just so sad.
Like,
Uh,
No, but I really like the moment where like Emily was it Scratch again? That same scenario when she got
yes,
kidnapped?
yes,
And then like the hallucination thing. I
yeah.
thought that was really cool the first time I watched it. Like I was like, ooh,
Wait, did we watch that together in the dorms?
I think so.
Yeah, on the TV.
Yeah.
okay, then what's your favorite season?
Oh, okay, I can tell you my favorite part though. My favorite part all time. I don't really have a favorite season. But my favorite part is when Derek gets kidnapped by those people and he has like
Yes.
that whole thing.
I've been
I say
trying to
that's my
do
favorite
that.
part.
Like
What?
whenever, like when I'm on my period and it hurts, I'd be like, if Derek can do it while they carve it into his chest, let me just disassociate right now. Let me go
I
somewhere
think
else.
yeah, I think that was one of my favorite parts. I say that now, but it might change in like 5 minutes if I think of another one. Favorite character art. Who even had one?
The
I
blonde
feel like,
chick.
yeah, JJ had one. Who else had one? Oh, Greenwood. L had one.
Who? Oh,
L and OG.
yeah. I forgot about Gideon. I loved Gideon.
Eh,
Him and Reed.
yeah. But he doesn't. Mandy Patinkin does not like talking about the show now.
Who's that?
The actor that plays Gideon.
Oh. Oh, I don't really know. I don't know. Derek.
I'm just in a silly, goofy mood.
Okay.
He settled down, you know? Started a family. It was so
I
cute.
know, with little Hank.
He retired
And
from the
then he joined the
FBI.
SWAT team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a great turnaround.
He said, I want to move on to something different and new.
More crime.
Same exact character basically.
Yeah. Except now he got a demotion.
Something new. He needs a little bit of change.
Yeah.
Okay, we moving on.
Yep.
Number 3. This one's pretty recent. Like it came out 10 weeks ago. 11 weeks ago. Yeah. How I Met Your Father. And if you haven't started it yet, you should. You really should.
I have not started it.
I haven't seen it either.
Well, anyways, my favorite character is Sophie, who's played by Hilary Duff. And I didn't. Okay. I originally thought that
You
this was
say
going
what
to
you
be.
said at the beginning.
Huh?
Whenever you were like, who knew that Hilary Duff could act?
I'm not going to repeat that on here. I forgot about Lizzie McGuire, okay?
Cadet Kelly.
I don't really like that movie.
I loved Cadet Kelly.
But, and I'm talking about like older Lizzie McGuire, not Lizzie McGuire, older Hilary Duff. And then, let's see. Oh, that is my favorite moment. Her acting. And how it's just like, it's not another reboot. It's not like um, all we talk about is How I Met Your Mother. And like, it's all of the people that, it's like all of the people from the original and the show. It's new people. They do have the same apartment, but that's because somebody well, we know who gifted it to them, but they gifted it to them. And Robin was in it. But she was the only one that's made an appearance. And then it's too early for there to be a character arc or favorite season, so I'm just gonna say all 10 episodes. And that
Nice.
is the tea on that. Raven.
It's my turn again?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Okay. So I think I don't know if this is actually my favorite, but it's the one that came to my mind. And don't judge me. But
If you say Dragon
keeping
Tales,
I was gonna say keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
okay. Who's your favorite Kardashian? Don't you dare say Kylie.
Kylie isn't a Kardashian.
I was gonna list 2 people. I don't know. Okay, so I can tell you, it's not Kendall and it's not Courtney.
Kendall. She's the most like real.
Bill sucks.
She's great tequila.
I don't know them at all, but I feel like if I were to run into all 5 of them,
Well, it's not
I
Kim.
feel like Kendall and Courtney would be the ones that seem kind of like, I don't really want to talk to you. But I feel like everyone else would be like,
Really? I feel like Courtney is the one that would be like, "Oh, hi,
Yeah.
how are you?" I feel like Kendall would be the one that was like, "Get away from me." Kim would be
Oh,
like, "Get away from
no.
me."
I feel like Kim
No.
would be like,
Kim loves her fans, so I think
I feel like
Kim
Kim
would
would
be
be really
very
nice.
open.
Chloe, I feel like for the most part, she'd be really nice if she's having like a good day.
Yeah, Kylie would be kind of I don't know how I feel. Courtney's definitely not because the woman doesn't own a microwave. And
I feel
Kendall,
like Courtney would
she
not be nice because she
could be
doesn't
on a good
even
day,
want to be on the show.
right?
Who, Courtney?
But she's participating
Yeah,
in the new spinoff, which, by the way, I feel like we should talk about it one day.
I'm excited.
How
Same.
was her and Travis?
Yeah, they're talking about having a baby.
Aren't they? Yeah, I saw that.
hmm Okay,
Yeah,
so now that we've talked about your favorite Kardashian, do you have like a favorite moment from the show?
not really.
Oh, I'll tell you mine.
I just like to know all the deets.
I'll tell you mine. When Kim lost her earring in the ocean.
Oh yeah, I remember when I started this. I started it freshman year of college in the dorms. I started from the very beginning.
I remember that too.
I never like fully watched it. I was just like in and out. But I did watch all of their spin-offs, the Courtney and Chloe Take Miami or something like that.
Yeah. I love the part when Chris acts or put Viagra in Bruce's coffee, but then Rob ended up drinking it.
I feel like that had to be a producer error.
Maybe, but like the producer put it in front of Rob, like how the
You know
Bachelor
what's super
people.
sad about the Kardashians?
What?
But
How they don't like Chloe. Like, cause tell me why Chris was on Ellen and Ellen was like, "Can you name all your grandkids?" She named all the grandkids except for True. And True and Chloe live right next door. How
mm.
you forget your grandkid that you see the most?
Uh,
And how she has all her kids' businesses named in her bio, Chloe's at the bottom. Even the business that Rob has, that's not even a business yet, above Chloe's.
the sock business?
Yes, above Chloe's.
Arthur George has been a business for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Great socks, high quality.
Oh wow. I really like Scott.
No, get away from me.
What's wrong with Scott?
I hate
I
Scott.
love him on the show.
I hate Scott. Scott preys
Why?
on younger women.
Dang,
No
that's
comment.
crazy.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll continue. What's your favorite season? Well, I mean, you probably can't pinpoint a season. There's a lot of them, but just give us like a time period.
Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I liked watching Kylie more, so when Kylie was more involved, but I don't
Did
remember when
you
that
watch
time was.
Kylie's show?
Yeah.
Yes, and it was trash.
I feel like I like watching her because we're around the same age.
Okay, makes sense. She's just,
But like
very
she's rarely on it.
successful. More
Yeah.
successful than me.
Hmm. I
Okay,
want to see her kid.
right? Like you
Yeah,
renamed the
wait.
kid, and we still don't know the name.
Oh, I think she renamed him because after she announced Wolf, well, before she announced the Wolf, I had seen like two other celebrities name their newborn babies Wolf.
Yeah, she renamed it because it was so popular
Probably.
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Okay, Casey.
Oh, my number?
Yeah.
3. Mine. What? Oh, 3 is Behind Her Eyes.
Never seen it.
Behind Her Eyes is a Netflix miniseries about astral projection. It is so insane. My older brother told me to watch it, and I watched it like all in one day because it's only like 10 episodes. And so it's about this lady who goes to like a mental health hospital, and she meets this guy, and this guy teaches her about astral projection. And they become really good friends, and he is like a drug addict and like doesn't really want to get better, but he goes to visit her, and she has a super rich fiance, right? Well, not really. She was rich, but she kind of gave all her money to him. And so one day they're like, well, we should astral project together. And they go, okay. They astral project, and he tricks her into switching bodies because he had fallen in love with her fiance, but he knew the fiance wouldn't love him back. So he switched bodies with her and then killed her in his body, fell in love with the fiance. And then because the fiance did not really like him like that, he stopped being in love with her and then cheated on his wife with his secretary. So then the wife convinces the secretary to learn about astral projection so that he could astral project again, trick her into switching bodies and get into the body of the woman that the guy now loves so he could be with her forever. But the thing is, the secretary had a son. And so at the end of the show, we see the son is like, that is not my mom. Who are you? Because his mom is dead. Because that guy killed the mom.
Okay, so
I cut out a lot of important information, but that is the basis.
okay.
That actually sounds pretty interesting.
It is so good.
I don't know about interesting. It makes me concerned.
It is so good. But like that's like everyone knows you astral project alone. You do not astral project with people because who knows when a body switch moment can happen.
Oh, true.
But yeah.
Favorite character?
Did I write that down? Oh, no one. They were all dumb.
Oh.
How do you get convinced to astral project? But yeah.
Favorite moment?
Okay, my favorite moment was the moment where the lead lady found out that the guy's wife was astral projecting into her apartment and watching her. So the idea of astral projection is you can go anywhere where you've been before and you can vividly imagine. So the guy would astral project to her apartment and just watch her all night long in her apartment. And so she's yelling at her apartment. She goes, I know you're here. What are you doing? What's your problem? She's just yelling into the ether. But what you know is that he was there watching her yell.
Interesting. Was that your favorite moment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's so
lost track.
Because you start piecing it, you're like, he's watching. We know he's watching, but there's no way to prove it because astral projection is garbage. No one believes in astral projection.
Okay. I don't even know what it is.
It's like your consciousness leaves your body and you can like fly around.
Oh, like teleporting.
No, you don't go anywhere. Your consciousness goes.
Oh, excuse me. Well, anyways, favorite season, character arc?
Well, it was only one season. Character arc. It's gotta be. I mean, I'm just saying, the guy, he was mad cunning because, like, he really set it up. Like for killing the first lady, he gave his body a almost lethal dose of heroin so that when she got back into his body, because her consciousness wasn't used to being that high, it killed her. And so, and then with the other lady, she was just dumb. That was just her. That was her problem. But yeah, but he was like a real, like, can you imagine? Like, for love, he could literally do this until that man died. He could be eternal if he just kept on body hopping.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That is crazy. Like, if he could convince a child how to astral project, he could take this kid's body.
I would just like to point out we sound so disinterested.
I'm actually probably gonna watch it
No,
eventually.
I know
I
y'all,
probably never will.
because I chose my niche favorite shows. I didn't choose the shows that that y'all know that I know that y'all know that I know that y'all know that I like. I chose my niche ones.
Mm. Okay. I'm going with number 2.
Okay.
But I'm going to go kind of fast because we're at 50 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, we can stop here because I don't got.
I still have 2.
Same.
But I can be fast. They're both anime, so Alexis isn't going to care about them.
I'll just join with Casey on the one anime that I like.
Okay. Should I go back to back or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to back, and then I'll do mine. Then me and Raven will double team the last one.
Okay. Spoiler alert for anyone who's watching Gossip Girl right now.
Jarrett, that means you. Turn it off.
You were supposed to call him out for it. He doesn't want anyone to know.
Oh, too bad. Turn it off.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, don't listen to this. My favorite character, Blair and Chuck. They're together. They are the same. They are in gang.
I didn't really care for them.
Me either.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alexis
Back in
is
high
the only
school.
person I know that likes Blair and Chuck together.
Obsessed.
They were so toxic.
Their child is even more gorgeous than they are. Like, how could you create a mini Chuck? You know?
Yo, why is he not in the reboot?
Why would he?
He's probably like, no, I'm not doing that again.
Georgina's son is.
Okay, some of us haven't really watched the reboot like that. So let's wait.
Alexis, we talked about this.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay, anyways, back to what I was talking about. My favorite moment is when Chuck and Blair first get together, and then also, and if Jared, if you're still listening to this, you really should probably cut it off now. When how we find out who Gossip Girl is before we get to the end.
Oh, like, yeah.
Still to this day, I think that's like the best thing ever because no one saw it coming.
I know.
And that's why it's so good.
Lauren ruined it for me, though.
I knew who it was when I started watching.
I ruined it for you.
No, Lauren.
Oh wait, no, I told Raven.
Yeah, you told me, so I knew who it was from the beginning.
Because, like, me and Lauren were watching it at the same time, but I was, like, 2 episodes behind her. And I was finding out, and she texted me about it. I was like, you better not be telling the truth, because I'm almost at the end. Why would you tell me that?
I ruined it for myself. I stopped in season 4, watched the last episode, because, like, I was like, I can't do this anymore. We're going back and forth. So I found out, and then I finished.
Completely unrelated, but, like, not really. I saw spoilers for The Bachelor
already.
Yes, I didn't click on it though. I was proud of myself. I didn't click on it.
I have been avoiding Reality Steve like the plague.
It has to be first impression roses.
I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be
still
spoiler free this season.
Me too.
So yeah.
No, I feel so bad for Connor B. I'm mad that Reality Steve had me defending that the goose made me defend Connor B. You point by the goose, and you're talking about him. I hate it.
Okay, my favorite season and character arc. My character arc is Chuck, of course, because we go from hating him, absolutely hating him, to loving him, and my favorite seasons are season 3, the last episode of season 5, and all of season 6. Because nobody saw. Again, if you're listening to this, turn it off. Nobody saw Bart Bass being alive again.
Right? I mean, except for him.
And while you're still listening to this, because I know you didn't turn it off, ha ha ha.
Maybe he did.
I know that man. He's been trying to Google it all week.
Oh.
It's a very easy thing to Google. What
It
do you mean
is.
trying?
Like, he tried to Google who A was multiple times.
Who, Ed?
He's watching Pretty Little Liars.
He already finished it.
He's
How
watching
did you
all of
convince
Alexis'
him?
favorites.
You know, he keeps telling me Game of Thrones is next, but I have a deep feeling it's gonna be Degrassi.
I'm watching Degrassi. I
Yeah,
can't
because
wait
if
to
he
see
starts
it.
it, I'm gonna start it, but either way I'm gonna start it.
I
Again.
need to get to Shark in the Water, but that's like season 10.
I know, and that's really when
Like,
it
I
hits the
literally
fan.
remember sitting on my bedroom floor
Singing the song.
watching it. Yeah. And being
I
in
had to
love
watch
with
it in
Drew.
secret. I had to
Oh.
watch it in secret.
I had no parental supervision during the summer. I was a
Oh.
latchkey kid.
No, I
When
had to
nobody
watch it at my
talked to me.
grandparents' house because my mom was like, "You are not watching that show. They talk about sex. They talk about drugs.
Oh, yeah,
All
no, I
things
had
that you should not be watching."
I had a brother that was 12 years older than me. I'd just be in my little 8-year-old. Can we watch Degrassi? I want to see Drake.
Okay, am I doing my number one or?
Yeah.
Okay, my number one, Pretty Little Liars. I can rewatch that show so many times and I still get scared even though I know what happens. Yes, I know it's not that scary, but in high school I was terrified.
It's not that good either.
Raven, stop.
Raven, and you watched it.
I know.
I did. I stopped after they said who A was, and then went on to like B, and I'm like, this is
It's not
stupid.
B. It's AD.
I don't
Oh,
even care.
it went on after that? I thought
Yeah.
that was the
Yes.
last episode. Because we like
No.
watched that together.
Yes,
That was the
we
only
did.
episode of Pretty Little Liars I've ever seen. Okay.
My favorite character was Spencer, of course. Love her. And then my favorite moment is when we find out who A is. The first A, not AD, because if you read the books, you knew AD was coming. And then my favorite character arc is Toby, just because he went from most hated to best boyfriend ever. And favorite season, season 5, because I did not expect Cece to be transgendered and then be related to Allison in some type of way. That's all. Oh,
Yeah.
honorable mentions. I'll go ahead and say them now. One Tree Hill, anything on Bravo, and The Bachelor, of course. And then the entire Y2K era of Disney Channel, including Disney Channel original movies.
Okay.
Dude, I should have
Yeah.
said That's So Raven.
Right?
I'm surprised you didn't. I thought that was going to be on your list.
You
It
do
is
a
now.
whole
I saw-
TikTok
Yeah.
to Boys in Motion, and you don't even put your favorite show on there.
Yeah, that's my favorite show. That's my number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Kotaro Lives Alone. So this show is like really new, but it is so good and it's so cute. But it's cute, but also it would like make you cry. I think Alexis would actually like it because it's not like an anime where like stuff happens. It's not like a shonen. It's not like an action anime, but it is so like I literally watched it all in one night. I stayed up an entire weekend. It was only 12 episodes. I just stayed up extra late one night to watch it. My favorite character, obviously Kotaro. He's so cute. So Kotaro Lives Alone is about this 4-year-old who lives alone in an apartment because his dad was abusive and his mom, spoiler alert guys, committed suicide. And the way he lives alone is that he's the sole benefactor of his mom's life insurance, so he gets delivered money weekly to pay for him to live alone. And my favorite moment is, so Kotaro is super into fancy tissues. Like he loves looking at, he like gets like the real moisturizing ones, the super soft ones with like vitamin E and everything. And one day the guy that helps take care of him is his neighbor. And he's like, why do you care so much about tissues? And so then he is watching TV one night and this guy was like, yeah, a secret about me is when I was a kid, my parents were really neglectful and wouldn't feed me. So sometimes all I had to eat in the house were tissues. And I remember them being really sweet. And earlier he remembered that Kotaro was like, yeah, I love fancy tissues. Like, they're so sweet. And he thought he was talking about the smell. But no, he was talking about how he used to have to eat tissues because his parents wouldn't feed him. And so then the next time they went to the store to buy tissues, he gets him the cheapest 5-pack of tissues and goes, no, put that back. Take these. Because you'll never have to eat tissues again. Because you're not alone. I was... Because he was eating tissues. And another one is whenever he would cook himself dinner, he would use every plate and bowl he had in the cupboard because he was so lonely. He thought the more plates and stuff he had, the less he would feel lonely. So then when his neighbors came over for dinner, he served them dinner on one plate. He was like, I don't need a bunch of plates because I have all these people. I don't need plates to fill space because I have people who care about me.
You just love giving
Guys, it's such a good
synopsis.
First of all, it's a good show, and y'all are haters, and if people watch the video, they're gonna see, look, I wasn't on my phone when you were talking about all those shows I didn't watch. I don't know. I've never seen Vampire Diaries.
Maybe
or
you
Pretty
should.
Little Liars.
That's why I was laughing, because Alexis was literally just like...
I know! And I'm sitting here telling y'all about one of my second favorite shows. Haters. Okay. Well, number one is... Are we gonna say it at the same time? 3, 2, 1. Hunter.
Hunter.
Baby, what the heck?
Ew.
Okay, so favorite character.
You should watch it. It's good.
I wanted my outdoor pillows.
Sorry.
Okay, what you say my favorite character?
Well, favorite character.
Okay, so if you take away the pedophilia...
Yeah, let's just strip away the pedophilia. Okay. Good choice.
Excuse me?
If we strip away the veiled pedophilic tendencies, good choice.
Okay.
In a room full of adults, Hisoka is a stand-up guy.
No, but like honestly,
right?
Okay, but if you keep it there, then
concerned.
I mean, if you watch it, there are some certain parts you're just like,
you're doing a lot right now. That is a child.
But yeah, or Killua.
Okay. My favorite characters are Gon and Knuckles. I don't know how far you are into the Chimera Ant to have met Knuckles.
I skimmed watch basically all of it, but I gotta rewatch it. So I probably
well, he's the guy with the like poofy hair, and he has like a super complicated nin thing that has to do with like taxes.
I think I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, those are my two. Okay, what's your favorite moment?
Oh, I don't know. I liked when they went to save or get Killua. Did they save him or just go get him?
They just went and got him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what my favorite moment is. I know what my favorite season is.
Okay, what's your favorite?
Either the first one or Greed Island.
Okay, I have like a couple of favorites. So my like favorite moment is when Gon finally gets to meet his dad.
He hasn't met his dad yet.
Wow, just ruined the whole show.
I know. No, I knew he was gonna meet him eventually.
Well, he does. It's super cute, and also another favorite moment is when crap, I blanked out. But yeah, I don't know. When he meets his dad, is super cute. Oh no, when he goes, I don't know if you're there yet. These are all in the Chimera past art. When Gon goes absolutely psycho and goes into his big kid mode.
Yeah, no.
Well, I can't even say what happened.
Everything that you...
okay, so we all know that he meets his dad, so we know that nothing bad happens to him. So he goes into his big kid mode to fight P2, which is crazy. He has like super long hair and he gets like super jacked and becomes like 6'8". But then he almost dies. And we get to meet Killua's only sister who saves him. And I like his sister. Kaluka.
Wait, who is his sister?
Killua's sister.
Oh.
I think that's her name.
Oh,
Kaluka.
I thought you meant Gon's sister.
No. Killua's sister. Gon does not have a sister. You think Jean was bringing in another baby to this world? Yeah, right. Okay, that's it. We did it.
Favorite season? You didn't say your favorite season.
Oh, my favorite season is definitely the Hunter exam arc.
Season 1.
And then maybe Heaven's Arena. And then Greed Island. And then everything else is just after.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like the first 3. How many seasons are there? 5? 6.
I don't know. Animated? I'm not sure.
The first few are really good.
Right? And then I gotta watch 80 episodes that take place over 4 seconds? No.
The one thing I don't like about anime.
That moment really pissed me off. It made me stop watching for a little bit. And they go, and it's only been 30 seconds after I'm 50 episodes in. And least favorite character, Pokal.
Who's that?
How do you have the coolest nin ability and are absolutely useless? I am anti-Pokal to the day I die. Until God takes me off this earth, I will never be a fan of that goofy archer. Okay, guys, but that's it. That's the end of the podcast.
Well, that's the end of what we were talking about. We got to touch on some things.
Oh, what are we touching on?
Like what?
Book club. We got to announce April's book.
Oh, so April what?
Hold on, let me... Oh, shoot, I hit the mic. Let me get a drum roll in real quick.
Drum roll?
Oh, wait. That was the wrong type of drum roll. I apologize. But yeah, I can't roll my tongues either. Or yeah, the hating game. That was the most chaotic announcement.
Sally Horn, something.
We sound like bad book podcasters when we don't know the authors.
No, I didn't want to read this book.
Or we can do A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas.
That book is too
Not
long.
the first one.
I already said the
Not
hating
the first
game.
one.
We're sticking with it and we're going with it.
Or we can read At Your Age, Eve Brown.
I already announced it. We already said it. It's done. We've nipped it in the bud. Okay, but is that all we have to say?
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for listening
next week.
to the Codependent Podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at codependent.podcast, Twitter at codependentpod_, TikTok at codependent.podcast, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Codependent Podcast.
And leave us a 5-star
review.
Yeah, leave us a 5-star review. And like our TikToks. Alexis works really hard on TikToks.
Follow.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. Yeah. All of those things.
We'll get back to tweeting, I promise. We just haven't had any shows to tweet about.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's all. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.